Hello and welcome to Our Amplified Life. If you are here with us live today, it is Friday. If not, we're so excited that you are here. Go back, enjoy the playlist that we have. We have been doing this a long time, so there's lots of binge-worthy information. Well, today we are following through with one of our customer requests. So just know that is also something we want you to do. We are going to talk specifically about the bottoms that are offered this season with cabi clothing, denim, some of the other fabrications, and we're going to get right into the nitty-gritty of their inseams, how they run, what their sizes are, and hopefully this will give you a guide into which options are going to work best for your body type when you purchase them at the shows, what to look for. And so we're really excited about this. We are just going to pass it back and forth so that you get all of the details. If this is something you've been looking for, you may want to pause and grab a pen and your lookbook if you have one. And we are going to just jump right in. So the first jean is actually the one I'm wearing on my body. It is called our cinch straight. It is really, really cool. It's coming from our old cinch skinny, but we have updated it so it has a straight leg. It's a 32-inch inseam. The rise is 10.5 on a size 10. So that's going to give you a little bit of decision on how it's going to come up. Now, obviously, the rise is going to change a little bit with the size, but it's a good mid-rise jean, straight through the leg, a really nice wash. It's not destructed too much. There's a little scratching, and it's just really, really cool. I'll have Rebecca hold hers up since mine is on my body before she, like when she comes on, and then she can throw to her two pieces. My next one is one of our top sellers, as usual, on our collection. This is our high-low crop. This season, it's in a nice charcoal. It's our super stretch denim fabrication. It is a 26.5-inch inseam, and the rise on a size 4 is a 9 3/4 inch. So you can take these rises and kind of guesstimate. It has the same buttons and rise as the as the cinch straight. So the rise and the button details of the cinch straight and the high-low crop are the same. Rebecca, I'm going to throw it to you.
Okay, well, these are the beautiful cinch straights that Amy was modeling so fantastically. You can see how there's just a little bit of grinding here, and so no real holes per se, but there is some grinding. So if that is something that you're not able to do, then just know those might not be the best choice for you. Now, I am wearing the high-low crops, which she talked about last, and I can testify that these jeans are fantastic. They're very similar to the pants I called the re-entry pant that we had back in, I think, fall of 2020 with that super stretch. They're so comfortable. I just love them. All right, now next up is our Malibu jean. And I've been jokingly saying that we put our boyfriend on a diet. And so this is a slimmed down version of the 100% boyfriend that we've had for several seasons. You guys love it. Our sample size is an 8. And with that 8, we've got a 10-inch rise. And this jean has a 29-inch inseam. So you can see that the wash is a nice dark wash. It has some fantastic whiskering. It's got just a little bit of grinding, but there are no holes in this jean. So fantastic 5-pocket jean that is designed to sit just kind of a little bit lower on the hips and slouchy, but you don't have to do that if you don't want to. So just keep that in mind. Next up is another one of our super stretch options for this season. This is the Buttonfly Straight. Our sample is a size 6, and that has a 9.5-inch rise, and all of them will have a 26-inch inseam. So another wonderful super stretch in a really neat neutral for fall, this gray. And again, it's got whiskering, a little bit of light sanding, but there's no destruction and there's no grinding on this jean. Amy, let's see what you got.
Okay, a couple of my favorites coming up here. Next is the skinny. This is in our beautiful fine grade cord. This is not going to make your thighs rub for days, ladies. This is just almost like a velvet to the touch. What I love about this is that it's a mid to lower rise. Now, when I say lower, it's still actually a mid rise, cabi rise. The waistline is more of a straight waistline. So if you carry weight through your tummy, or if you're like I am, hourglass, this is a really nice waistline for you. It does taper into the ankle, so it is a true skinny. This is a 31-inch inseam, and the sample in this one is a size 10 or excuse me, a size 12, unless we've also supplemented it in other sizes. But the size 12 rise is 10 inches. So you'll have plenty of room for it to come up and around those curves and give you the coverage that you want. But again, if you tend to carry weight through your tummy, maybe you're a rectangle like I am, this is a really great waistline because it does not feel like it's pinching everything in. It's really, really comfortable to wear. Okay, ladies, our sell-out cargo. As you know, we have had this in black, cherry red, both of those colors in all sizes sold out. So do not wait on this beautiful olive color in our quantum cargo. Also, one little style tip you'll notice, these pockets are always way down by the knee, not to add any bulk to your thigh. But let's get to the nitty-gritty on this, okay? Now, the inseam on these is a 27-inch inseam. Now, some of you are going, whoa, that's so short. But you can slouch these down a little bit if you want them a little more slouchy, which will drop the rise. It will also drop the inseam. Or if you like high-rise pants, pull them up and wear them. They're kind of like custom pants to wear to your style preference. So I really, really love that. The rise in the size small is 12 inches. Now, these do tend to run a little bit roomy. So if you like things a little slouchy, stay your same size. If you really like things a little more fitted, you can size down. It will depend on your body type, however. If you're super curvy in the booty, stay your same size and you will have just the most gorgeous fit. Don't be afraid to dress these up with a pair of pumps either, ladies. Okay, Rebecca, what have you got next?
Yeah, and I really like to style those quantum cargos with the leg pegged. I think that's what we called it back in the day when we were in school, but you kind of do that fold over trick and it slims the bottom of those down because the elastic is a little bit more loose on my leg than I would like. So there's a little tip for that. Okay, now the Chargo is one of my favorite bottom options for this season. I love it because it does have a higher rise. You can see that it has an extra wide waistband, and this is made so that you can fold it down. So if you're into the high rises like I am, here you go. If you're not, fold the waistband down and you're still good to go. Now, Amy pointed out that the cargo pockets are down low on the leg. It's the same on this Chargo. This is the nice wide trouser leg that you have known and loved from the Chance trouser. And it does have back pockets and slash front pockets. And it's in that fantastic rayon nylon spandex blend that we've done. Now, these come in a regular length of 32 inches and a long length of 35 inches. And on the size medium, which is our sample, it's a 13-inch rise. So just know that this is one of the higher rise pieces that we offer. And you can fold the waistband down if that's not your thing. Okay. Another super sweet take on a beloved silhouette. This was a sellout from spring. This is our Palm Beach crop. And you can see we've got this fantastic copper button detail. It is a fantastic stretch cord. So it's going to be just really super fun. Now, my clients are asking, well, what shoes do you wear with that? I love these with a low booty, especially with like the little side cutouts that show a little bit of your foot. They're fantastic with the loafer, which is the shoe of the season. So heeled, flat, however you want to wear them. If you want to throw these on with your flip-flops or your sneaks, every piece of those or every shoe that I've said this girl can go with. pumps, however you want to dress it up. As you move into winter, a sock booty would be another good option. So don't leave your crops in the closet just because it's a little bit cold where you are. Now, this sample size is a 4, and in that size, the rise is 10 inches, and this has a 31-inch inseam. That doesn't seem right to me though. I'm going to check that and leave the actual inseam on the screen. I pulled those numbers and I'm kind of thinking that one of the ones that I had, the buttonfly straight, I'm pretty sure they said that was 27. I think they got flip-flopped. So I'm going to leave on the screen. I'm betting this is a 27-inch inseam and the buttonfly straight is a 31. So stay tuned, watch the screen. I didn't want to keep you in suspense, so I thought I'd just grab out my handy dandy tape measure. And the Palm Beach crop is a 26-inch inseam, and the buttonfly straight that I talked about earlier is a 31-inch inseam. So there you go, gals. We're all straightened out now. Amy, let's hear about your next 2 pieces.
Okay, ladies, now if you are a business professional or someone that likes to venture out in the world, our director trouser is going to be the trouser of the season to get. First of all, it's a very Chanel, very classic in its design with the gold and black geoprint, but it is our Ponte knit. So it's super stretchy and has a very high wearability factor, whether it's a tank top and some sneakers, or you're taking this right to the office with your stiletto heels. This is a trouser that you do not want to miss this season. It is a wide leg, so it has a nice shoe coverage slash, it's going to look really fantastic with those pointed toe heels coming out. However, it does come in 2 inches, 2 inseams. The regular inseam is 32 inches. The long inseam is 35. Here is a little style tip for you from a seamstress. If you think you are anywhere in between, always go with the longer inseam and have it tailored down, because then you do not have a crease if you're letting the hem out. That is sometimes hard to get rid of. However, that being said, our hem is a solid, almost, it's like a 2.5-inch hem on this. So you do have plenty of room to let it out, but just a little style tip for you. If you are not sure, I would start with the long, unless you know that you're under 32 inches, okay? If you need to tailor it somewhere in between, always start with the long and tailor down. The next is our fabulous zip legging. Now, there are always going to be great legging options for you with cabi. This may or may not be the season for you to update your leggings, but what you will love about this is it's a nice higher rise. Oh, I didn't give you the rise on the director trouser. On the sample size 6, it's a 12-inch rise. So you've got lots of room for it to come up, and it's going to just, it's beautiful on. The zip legging is our sleek Ponte knit. So it is going to have that no-show factor. It's going to keep you warm. It's a gutsy fabrication. There is a zipper at the ankle, as well as a functional zipper at the hip, you know, for tic-tacs or whatever. But you can always leave this open if you want to wear a booty with it instead of it having tucked down in your booty. The only thing about this is it is going to be a little harder to tailor lengthwise if you are more petite because of the zipper. So be aware of that. The inseam on this is 27 inches. The rise on the size large is 13 inches. So it's going to come up nice high rise legging, give you plenty of coverage. And I am going to turn it over to Rebecca. She is going to take us out with our last 3 bottoms of the season. Rebecca?
All right, well, one of my personal favorites is this compass pant, and it is that stretchy cotton polyester rayon spandex mix that we do that everyone loves. And if you've been to a show of mine, you know that I call this bottom my pedicure pant, because you can unzip the little ankle, and it's got a godet, so you can roll this up if you want, and you can leave it out for a little straighter leg look when it's zipped, it is kind of tapered, but these are sampled in a size 10, and in that sample size, it has an 11 3/4 inch rise. These have a 27-inch inseam, and as you can see, we've got the squared off pockets in the front, and then flap pockets in the back. But gals, these stay down. We've got them tacked down so that they're not going to do a little boop boop and show a little more booty than we want. So very nice silhouette, super comfy, and fantastic casual or dressy pant, because you can absolutely wear these with pumps to really dress them up, and a little blazer. Next up is another one of our cotton stretch pieces. This is the Captain pant. Now, this is sampled in a size 8, and that has a 10-inch rise, and we've got a 31-inch inseam in this piece. So you can see all of the sweet color blocking that we have, actual pockets that you can keep all of your important things in. They've got flat pockets on the back, and it has more of a straight silhouette. You can see that there's no taper to the leg. Again, another comfortable option that can go casual or dressy. All right, last but certainly not least, this is our keynote trouser. So this is a black, it's from that Prada inspired fabrication that we've done a few times. So it's 87% nylon, 13% spandex. This is sampled in a size 6, and that's got an 11 1/4 inch rise and 28-inch inseam. Now, this is just such a nice, slim, trim silhouette. We've got the seam detail down the front, which is instantly slimming and elongating. We've got a sweet notch detail that is an instant shoe highlighter, which I'm all about. We have a nice wide waistband. It does have a front zip. And then it's got just a little bit of elastic in the back here. So if you've got any problems with that gap in the back, that helps with that. There is inset pockets here, and they're just a fantastic piece. So this material is not going to pick up any sort of lint or hair or anything. It's just really, truly wonderful. Now, while I've got this pant out, I thought I would show you quick how to measure the rise in your jeans or trousers, because if you've got a pair of a bottom that you absolutely love, make sure measure the rise so you kind of know what that is. And when you're shopping with us, then that's going to make life a lot easier, because we can say, oh, well, here's what I have in a similar rise and silhouette. So you're going to take, I've just dropped this pant down. So I've got the seam, the crotch seam in my hand, and I'm going to lay the tape measure right there in that seam and bring it up to the top of the waistband. So you can see that this is 11 1/4. And then you can do the same thing with the inseam. If you want to measure the inseam in your favorite pair of bottoms, you can just take it and leave it at that same juncture and bring it down the inside seam of the leg and measure that inseam. So we just want to thank you again for being here with us today. We love to hear your comments and your feedback. Your texts and your messages make us so very, very happy. Please hit that thumbs up, give us a like, share us with your friends, and until next week, stay stylish.